Thank you. I have another caller on the line, but I'm going to I'm going to connect you soon. Please stay on that line. I want to say something before we continue. You see, Matawale, the former governor of Zamfara, one of them who believed that the reason why he lost election was because he challenged Bokwari in court over the change of Naira and the rest of that by Emefiole. That is the reason why he lost. But guess what? Today, the policemen in Nigeria or in Zamfara and Abuja everywhere, they bombarded his house simply because after this guy stole over 72 billion naira in Zamfara, small Zamfara, with Zamfara gold, the guy left with all of the government official cars. He stole them too. So they had to go to his house and they recovered 40 brand new, government cars, including bulletproof cars, greedy scums, calling themselves excellencies, bunch of rogues, calling themselves distinguished this and that in a contraption called Nigeria. Yeah, they went to his house and they started picking all these cars, government cars, because he's going to keep them to himself. My caller. Hello there. Right. I think I have lost that caller.
Hello there.
Who possibly feel like they are not connected. So
hello.
Hello there, sir.
It's nice to be connected to you today, General.
Yes, sir. Who is this, sir? Akiola, is that you?
Yeah, Kinjasha.
So you are using your two phones again, trying to make sure that you don't miss. Now you finally shut it in, and here you are. How are you?
Yeah, it's great to be here today. And I've been looking at a lot of people comment on some of the Labour Party that are now endorsing Kolu. And I think
easy. They are so angry that somebody will be so dumb to be praising Tinubu like in this period and time, forgetting the fact that you can take them out of all these places, but you can't take these places out of them. It is Nigeria.
This is what I've always mentioned to the Obidients, that look, some of them seriously they have a good mind. They want Nigeria, a good Nigeria, a better Nigeria.
Yes.
But what I've seen is that you cannot break the old PDP and form Labour Party and say that is what you are going to use to deliver Nigeria, in essence. Like it or not, give Kolu 6 months. You will be seeing a lot of Labour elected officials cross-carpeting. So that they can
probably won't care. Some of them won't, because APC will tell them, don't worry, they won't do anything to you. But unfortunately, the Electoral Act, they said the Electoral Act stopped them from crossing and said, in Nigeria, okay, we shall see.
They will create division. The law says if there's a division in your party, the APC will help them to create that division. And it will be justifiable for them to cross carpet just because they are looking for position and juicy government appointment. This is how Nigeria is always run. We know that they will create, in as much they can justify that there is a division in Labour Party. And Papa is already doing that for them as we speak. Labour is going to be divided into two. And then that will provide the need for a lot of the elected Labour guys
to cross carpet to APC. To quickly use that. Yeah. But that would be so sad. Now, what makes it more sadder is this. A lot of us actually saw that, but somehow we were kind of wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. Unfortunately, it is now manifesting even early enough. It is sad though. Like, it's not being smart. If anybody thinks it's a political smartness, no, it's not being smart. It's a sad one, but it is what Nigeria has always been, except for those who prefer to not see it.
Kolu is not 2 weeks in the office, and this is already happening.
It's happening.
And I was reading Labour. I said, even APC we praise Kolu up to that to heaven, and you see a Labour man coming out and say this government, wow, it doesn't even need to speak to us again. We are ready to do any bidding that Kolu wants.
Even if it doesn't need them anymore, it doesn't even have to ask them anything anymore. Like they would do anything. We agree. Anything you want, agree.
Anything you want.
Serious?
So where does this leave Obidients? And like you have always said before this election, we leave you to go and fight for this. When you are disappointed, come back, and then let's come and fight for our revolution. For me, I didn't support Obi. I supported Omoyele Sowore. It didn't go very far because I know that Nigeria needs revolution. This house of a cat, house of corruption must fall. And that is what this should be all about. I know that a lot of people have called me Agbado for not supporting.
You get Agbado for your pockets, exactly. Like everywhere, look at check your back pockets.
And smelling roasted corn. But this is the situation. We've always known Nigeria that all these people, even the young one, may even be worse than these old cargo that are going to drop dead very soon.
I know.
So, and this is, I hope Obidients are not going to be so angry. Let them go and use their force. We demand for Kanu release. The Yoruba want to join and let's demand a country that represents us. So, and that is what my contribution tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
For what you do.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Akinola. I have another caller on the line. So let's take it this way. Hello there.
Hello, Bayego.
Yes, sir.
The general here, Silva from Germany.
How are you doing today, Baba?
Doing fine. Are you? Well, I can see it on your face. You're doing. I'm doing great.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And here we are.
Yeah.
Please go on.
Yeah. So, I would like you to give me that nice verb. What shall I say unto the Lord?
All I have to say is thank you, Lord.
What shall I say unto the Lord?
Yes, Lord.
All I have to say,
thank you, Lord.
What shall I say?
Thank you,
Oh, you didn't mean that.
Thank you, Mayego.
I mean, we are back.
So, yeah. Mayego.
Yes, sir.
On the point of that governor that was saying about MTN, that they should release him, that's correct. That's fine. Okay. But
I don't care what deal, even if they have to kiss the devil, just let the innocent man go.
You know that fire is burning him. Is he not the one that they said have a certificate or something?
Now,
so what was
anytime too now. Let's wait for I've never seen anything like this. So, Baba, let's share the story with everybody because some people know the story. This guy forged his NYSC certificate that he served. NYSC, then he submitted it to the INEC. So opposition are saying, no, he didn't serve. It's a lie. Then this guy came out and he said he served. Then NYSC came out and said, no, we don't know. No, we didn't issue that certificate. This guy then went to court and said, court must force NYSC to say they issued him that certificate. You get that now? Like court must tell NYSC that, no, it's yours, take it now. And here is the man who is for the the release of Emazin.
This is what I'm saying. We understand. Anyway. But all the same, we want our brother to be released.
You will say he's being clever by half. We know that. But should we care? Release the man, let him go. And you can do it yourselves later.
This is the point. Another thing is that I was watching while Colu was talking. If you look well, you will see the young guy that looks like Hausa or whatever. I don't know. That is Nigeria anyway. That is putting on that cap. If you watch well, you see his demeanor, how he was behaving. He was like, what is this man talking about? I mean, if those that are close to him that can behave like this, what about others? If you check that, I was just watching that.
The guy was like that. He was pretty much like uninterested. He was like that.
He uninterested. He was boring. He was bored.
I get you, Baba. I saw that too.
Yeah, and he even gets up and leave and come back where the president is talking. I mean, that says a lot. That says a lot about everything. And anyway, I don't want to hold the whole evening for myself. But all the same, once again, thank you very much.
So much, Papa.
We appreciate it.
Okay, from others too. Pray for Nigeria.
Yeah.
What shall I say unto the Lord?
Yes, Lord.
All I have to say,
Thank you, Lord.
thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mayegun.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm
Okechukwu calling from Cambodia. This is my second time.
From Cambodia. That's been a long time. I remember you.
Yeah, I called sometime last year, towards November.
I remember you, especially Okechukwu from Cambodia. It makes sense now.
Exactly.
How you doing, Baba?
Yeah, the last time. I'm good. I'm fine.
Beautiful.
The last time I called, I said something about dividing Nigeria will not come that easy.
Yes.
I don't think that anybody will one day ask a peace referendum for Nigeria, for any tribe or any group that is seeking to leave Nigeria,
right,
to exit. If you look at the character of the people in power,
yes,
you will know that when they see your flag, they will shoot. When they see your group, they will shoot. It doesn't look like a character that will one day decide to give you referendum or those kind of vibes to leave Nigeria. Nigeria will only play by force. That is the way I see it. And about this Enugu state governor asking for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. He doesn't. I can tell you that man don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released.
Really?
The release of Nnamdi Kanu will not. Nnamdi Kanu's character do not support people like him to be governor. Yes, so he just said that because when he said something about banning sit at home, it's like people agitated, and then he tried to find something that will appease the people. You know, it's always used to say, you can see an State governor. Anytime he left us, he will just say, "Bring Nnamdi Kanu," and people will feel like, he's trying his best. You know.
I get you now. I get you. It's been so. What he's doing right now is like he's being a politician as usual, taking advantage of an issue, right? Making it to his own advantage, not like he was.
Exactly. I'm from Anambra. I'm from Anambra State. Most people are mental about Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody that calls for his release, like most people feel like he's one of us. He's one of us. So it's not. Nigeria is. I call Nigeria a dangerous diversity. Nigeria is a dangerous diversity. It's a complicated place for Igbo, Yoruba, and all tribes in Nigeria. If you look at what happened in Lagos and the law they are enacting about how to favor the Yorubas, I can tell you, those people don't care about Yorubas, not just Igbos.
Anybody, Baba. We all know that.
They don't care about because anybody that care about Yorubas, anybody that care about Yorubas.
Yes. We never attempt to destroy Nigeria economy that way.
We always support any economic activity that is improving the city or the state and all that. I don't think. I think seeing Tinubu as the president, they want to bargain on the situation and continue to be relevant. It's a dangerous diversity for everybody. I will give a chance for other people to call. Thank you for your time, Maya.
Same to you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am glad that you raised what you raised. But what I'm going to do next is that I want to show everybody something. Okay?
Hello,
my caller.
This is Julian from Colorado.
A second, okay? Please hang on. This indigenous law of Lagos, right, is not targeted at the big fish. Okay, non-Yorubas who have managed to build empire for themselves in Lagos. Okay, they are not the primary targets. The primary targets are the hardworking people, non-Yorubas, who put together their resources and save their money, bought land, and some of them are building their land, okay, as their own retirement place after all of that hard work. Now, you all know the problem of land in Lagos. What Obasandi and co are proposing is to legally harm the Omoniles in Lagos. And then they can easily target those they want to go after. For now, maybe the Igbos, but they said non-Yorubas. So the law like that will now empower Bales, all these thugs who have become kings in Lagos, Agberos, thugs, criminals, and a bunch of them, wearing different Yoruba theater crowns, and they call themselves Yoruba Obas. These are a bunch of land grabbers, okay? Illegal land grabbers in Lagos. Now, with Obasa's attempts, they will empower people like that. And all of you who bought land in Lagos 10 years ago, 20 years ago, the likes of these criminals, with Obasa and co, they will force you to come and verify your land paper. Shebi, they will tell you to bring all your landed paper. You know, you've built your house 10 years ago, or you are Igbo, Abi. They want you out of their land. They want to take over your land. They will tell you to come and verify your documents. And they can tell you easily, your documents are fake. In Ogumbo in Lagos, they've already put out a notice. Everybody who bought land in this part of Lagos, Ogumbo and all that, they are compelled to show up with the document of their land, or else on so date, if they fail to bring all the landed documents they have, including the one they've built all their houses, for verification. You know what that means? When they say they can't verify you, now there they go to begin to separate the Igbos they are targeting. Hard-working people, who bought their lands in Lagos, they are the primary targets, not the big fish yet, just in case you care to know. My caller, I am so sorry I kept you waiting that long. I just had to say that. I almost forgot. Hello there.
Oh, no problem. This is Julian from Colorado.
How you doing,
Julian? Fine, thank you. I am very, very happy for this program because apart from me listening to you talking and, sometimes I get entertained. At the same time, sometimes I think about my life. The program makes me reflect on so many things. And it has come to a point, there's no need for us to pretend. Nigeria needs to go its separate ways. We need to split that country into all its fragments because I don't see any solution coming from anywhere.
Because there's no sincerity. If you don't have sincerity with any solution,
at all, my brother, nothing. It's so frustrating because I'm saying if I was there, probably maybe they would have arrested me, or because I have a kind of like your mind that when you speak, someone like you, if you speak the truth,
yes,
they get hurt and you could be arrested, like the worst thing, killed, just silence the person.
Mm-hmm.
So the best thing is just for me, I just said, it's just best, let me just leave. Honestly. I pity a lot of people. A lot of people are there, it's as if they are stalked. And I don't know how frustrated. A lot of people will be frustrated now. The situation in Lagos and other parts of the country. It's so sad. You can't even think of the solution. The pastors are not helping. No. All the clerics are not even helping matters. It's so bad. The situation in Nigeria is so bad.
Imagine somebody telling me that because the world is changing, there's something called self-preservation. They said the attempt of taking back people's lands and people's property using state law in this regard. They said Oyinbo does it. I was like, if you want to do that, for example, in Nigeria, first thing you have to do is to break up Nigeria. Break away first.
Yes.
And then you can begin to make laws for your country and say, oh, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't do that in a country you call one country, one Nigeria, where your law says as Nigerians, you can be anything, anywhere, without interest. That. Can we stop the hypocrisy? That's what I'm saying, Baba.
Oh, God. Then secondly, Mayegun, you know, like that caller Mohammed, the first day he called, I had already bought food. You know, when I'm watching you, maybe sometimes I told you I can feel entertained and you know I reflect on so many things. But that day I just said, okay,
I know.
I bought Chinese. When that boy called, my blood was boiling. I was angry. I called, I dialed your number 266 times.
Wow.
Sometimes it will ring because other people were still calling. Yes. I was mad.
Just like
Mayegun, please. We don't know. We love you. We love you so much. You don't want anything to happen to you.
I know.
That guy, don't trust him. I don't trust that guy. You know, there was one other time he called. Your spirit is so strong. He didn't mention his name, but you called his name out and he said, yes, he's the one. That guy, I don't trust him at all. Because Nigeria is such an evil place. We don't know if they are using that guy. Even if I don't bloody care what his name is, whether it's Belgore or Belgore, whatsoever fucking name he has. Don't even trust him again. I think you should just block that guy. That guy should not. Because if all the callers on this program,
the people here are not comfortable and they feel like
I am not even
is like, is that how you feel? You feel so strong about that, yeah, Julia?
Because after he called, when Osita now called, you know, Osita called after he called. You know, like I was so outraged. I was calling that day. I couldn't even get through because a lot of calls. But this guy, he is not a truthful person. He is not real. I think I smell something sinister about him. And for you that day, for you to have sensed that he was the one before he even called his name, it shows that, look, your spirit and this guy's spirit is not the same. Even most people, look, we wouldn't want anything to happen to you, God forbid.
I know.
We wouldn't want yet. Because what you are doing, you are speaking the truth. You are opening the minds of people. Look, the message is going across, is going beyond what you can ever imagine.
I get that.
So I wouldn't want that Muhammad guy or whatever he calls his name. He should stop calling this program. If he starts tweeting or anything or
indeed, Baba.
Look, let him know. My name is Julia. If he tries anything, look, I will cause the living light out of him. Because number one, for you to come out to insult a human being, a man, someone that is doing something so innocent, speaking the truth, and now you want to put him down? No way. But Bible, ignore such people. Just know that the galaxy is your starting point. Nobody's going to put you down.
I know that.
Nobody should put you. Nobody has the right. Nobody has the power to put you down, because what you are doing, it's a talent that, I don't know. It's your gift. It's something unique to you.
You know something.
So if anybody wants to try you, if somebody wants to try you, like Belgore or whatever he calls his name, who the bloody person, I don't do that. Look, I'm outraged. Now I'm remembering what happened the first day. I don't want to go down. No.
You know what? I'm going to let you.
No, okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Just
okay.
Yeah. Nothing will happen. I get people. And I know that, one thing is this. If you really want to, sorry, my caller, let me just say this quickly, okay? Some of you, maybe we're kind of wondering how much or what kind of, what are the kind of people on Mayegun's Diary Political? Let me tell you. You see, you might see different platforms out there who does things like talk about things and all that. Mayegun's Diary is completely different from your kind of platforms, okay? You know the kind of people who watches Mayegun's Diary Political? People that you will ordinarily never see them watch YouTube or sit down and watch somebody because he's saying something. You know, they don't care. You know that kind of people, busy people who busy with life. And if I could convince them that as much as they kind of want to live their life, and just do their thing without having to worry about a lot, I convince them. Do you understand? I convince the people that you would never ordinarily see before any screen and see them watching YouTube. I convince them that even if they pretend that what is happening in Nigeria doesn't concern them. But here, how this is going to concern them or affect them. A lot of them who have now become the disciples of the Temple of Truth today, older guys, mid-to-age guys, younger guys, these are people who invested their time in understanding Mayegun. So sometimes if you are new and you are looking like, this Mayegun, I say this Mayegun can never do anything wrong in the face of his supporter. No, they are not stupid. They can smell the hypocrisy of some people from very far away. Okay? Like somebody trying to target Mayegun in a way to say, well, they will tell you, no. We are not here to test Mayegun. Mayegun is here to speak to our conscience. And what you do with that is completely yours. Now, if they smell the bullshit from far, where you want to come and take a dig at me, Baba, they go respond to you. I just want to tell you. It's not because they don't have the mind of their own. It's because they can sense when charlatans decide to kind of destroy something so good or target a good man like me. I'm a very good man, and my own people told me that. There are evidence of that. Don't target me, because in the face of my own disciples, the real supporters of Mayegun, who knows me very well, I can never do any wrong. Not in this kind of, you know what I mean? You can't get wrong with the way I speak. If you feel like I'm disrespecting people and the rest of that, to us, that's your problem. I can never be wrong. Do you understand what that means? When you are saying the truth, you can never be wrong. And guess what? When you are saying the truth as well, you don't even need to remember anything. Mayegun, but last week you told us that it was Kiniko. How come you are changing it again today? No, you will never find out around Mayegun. That's why I don't have to remember what I told you last week, or what I told you last year, or the last 10 years. And guess what? There are people who have been with Mayegun for 10 years. And one of the things that actually really marveled them is the fact that the Mayegun of 10 years ago is not different from the Mayegun of today. Now, when they say it's going to change, now so that they do, it's because you are new. So the likes of Julian and the rest of those who are going to call in to call out your bullshit is because they can sense it. If you suddenly feel like you want to challenge Mayegun, you can't challenge me. You can disagree with me. Mayegun, I disagree with you. You can't challenge me. I am not in any competition with anybody. Do you understand what that means? I've got believers. People that ordinarily you probably would never think they are the fans of Mayegun. They sing my praises in my lifetime. I sing mine as well. They give me my flower in my lifetime. And I take that from them all the time. So don't try it. I don't think you want to find out who are those behind Mayegun. You don't want to find out. They talk like that. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry I kept you longer than I planned.
Yeah, hello.
Are you still there?
Hello. Oh, my goodness. This is I'm a first-time caller. I'm a first-time caller from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, bless
you.
Can I
Damola?
Oh, Dami. Baba.
Yeah, Dami.
You are live anyway, so everybody can hear you. Please.
So before I even start, let me just give you your flowers.
Thank you.
I'm one of those guys that I grew up in the United States. My dad sent me back. I did SS1, SS2, SS3.
Right.
So I was in Nigeria when Kalu was governor.
Oh, 99, 2000.
So, yeah. So, I can, so I understand him. I understand when everybody was trying to say, oh, give him a chance. I know how evil that man is. But before we get to that, let me just give you your flowers. You don't know what you mean to us, people like us in the United States, trying to figure out why are we so great everywhere but in Nigeria. I was on the ASA show the other day. I saw, you know what ASA is, like African Student Association.
Right.
Once I did an event there,
right.
I saw Nigerians, Igbos, Yorubas, and Delta states getting along,
so
togetherness. But in Nigeria, it's an issue,
Yes.
So, you mean a lot to us because, listening to you every day gives me that kind of hope, strength, energy to know that one day we're going to be free from this evil and this tyranny. So I want to give you your flowers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Michael.
Thank you so
much. Coming from all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. When you come to Atlanta, when you come to America, I can't wait. We're going to throw you a big party.
Really?
We're going to throw you a big party here.
Right. I am going to Belfast.
When you come,
I'm going to Belfast at the end of this month or early next month, and it's going to be about the process of me coming to the US in October. So I plan on coming probably for 2 weeks.
Please.
All things being equal,
please.
I will tell everybody here when that happens. I love to see everybody.
Oh, you have to come. No. We're going to do a big event. Maybe either in Atlanta or in New York, or we're going to have to do something massive when you come. We have to.
That's quite that's interesting, right? I look forward to that because I've heard that from so many people, and I kind of want to see that happen too. Baba, let me say this quickly. I love the fact that you are able to call in it tonight and say this, Dami. Okay, I tell people all the time that this goes both ways, because when I come here and say something, I'm telling you what I know. In the process, right? Other people also call in to tell us what they know. So it's more or less like, a learning curve for all of us, trying to understand ourselves and at the same time, trying to tell ourselves what we know about Nigeria without having to sugarcoat or cut down. Maybe if we get to be honest with ourselves and reduce the act of living in denial, maybe by so doing, we will all begin to take this issue serious, that kind of thing. So, and I appreciate the fact that a lot of you also makes it more interesting on this platform where, I mean, we all learn. So if by any means I stop being me, it's not going to be your loss. It's going to be my loss too, because I'm going to lose all these beautiful people who spend their evening, their morning, their afternoon to contribute to what we now have and call the Mayegun's Diary Political. So it goes both ways. And I'm always grateful to every one of you. I can't see everyone at the same time, but you have no idea how eternally I am grateful for what you have done in my life. All of you. This changed my life.
Daddy Dio.
It changed my life. I have met people that I will never meet in my life. Right? I have connected with a lot of people that ordinarily they will never know me. Now we have built a community. No matter how far we live apart, we tend to be so together every night like this. And it has become a sort of a tradition. That's a life-changing one, Baba.
Everybody around me, like even girl I'm talking to, you must be quiet when my ego is talking. Straight up, like I don't miss that 3 o'clock. I don't miss it. But let's get to the point,
please.
There's this thing that keep bothering me because the way I came, my whole movement for me growing up in America, going back to Nigeria. It was kind of strange because, in America, the curriculum is kind of slow. Nigeria, they graduate early. So when I went to Nigeria, I saw how smart these people are. And I couldn't, I went SS1, SS2, SS3.
Right.
Then when I got back to the United States, I couldn't understand for the life of me why Nigeria look like that and the United States look like this.
As young as you were.
In every single industry in the United States, we are running. In every single university in the United States, there's a Nigerian top 5. Every single university in the United States, there's a Nigerian breaking barriers. So, this thing kind of got me down, depressed, sad. I mean, some of these politicians, don't you guys have national pride?
Exactly.
Aren't you guys? We went from being a country that was once richer than China, richer than most of these countries,
now
to the bottom.
Than Somalia.
To the bottom. So, I've been depressed, but one day I stumbled, like early last year, I stumbled upon your program. And it was just like food to my soul. Like, now all my cousins calling me from Nigeria. I'm giving them the news. They don't know the news. They're too busy working. They're too busy hustling. Most Nigerians don't even know the news. When my cousin called me and they want to start telling me about Kolu, I'll give them facts. They don't even understand how I'm getting the facts. They don't know that I got that Michael, I'm a part of the Temple of Truth. So they'll come and they'll start to tell me lies, one lie after the other, one lie after the other. One time, one APC guy called me. He said, you know, Badebo, he do weed. He smoke weed.
Like,
I said, yeah, but your principal does cocaine. Your principal does coke. He does cocaine. So he kept quiet right away. He didn't say nothing anymore. He kept quiet right away because he knows it's true. So, like I said, like, I really want to thank you. I'm so much more enlightened because of this show. This show is a very educational show. You will go down in history as one of those people that fight against the establishment. You will go down in history as one of those people that said no to evil.
Yes. You
might not be the one that gets us free, but it might come from you. And we are not going to give up till we free our people from that time. We can't blame.
Dammy. Thank you so much.
We can't blame. Yeah.
Thanks, Baba. I mean, I kind of always give that privilege to first-time callers because I don't know when next I'm going to be lucky to speak to you again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, go on. Sorry, you want to say something?
Call it. No, this is my first time. I call. Today I didn't know. I couldn't watch the show, right? But I put it on. I realized that the calling stage, so I just started calling.
And here we are.
I got lucky today.
You see what I tell people, Baba? You know what I tell people? When you are calling to get on the program, right? And then it happened that you didn't have a chance of getting on, right? But whenever you finally get on, you see that kind of, oh my God, it's connected, right? It's the same way I feel. Yeah. Honestly, because I can tell somebody who is calling for the first time, right? And it's the same connection, like, oh, I'm meeting somebody new for the first time, like after all these years. Dammy, you are leaving me with that kind of feeling as well, okay? I hope I'm lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much.
Nice
thank you too, man. God bless, brother.
And you too. You have a good one. I have another caller, and like I said, if you are still here, please help us still like this broadcast because we are rounding up soon. Hello there.
Hello, General.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
How you doing now? I called yesterday. Oh.
You did? I know. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. How are you?
Well, very well. Thanks for asking. So,
I'm calling
back again.
to echo what... Yes, I want to echo what our Colorado brother said. Not Coloso, but the guy that called from Colorado. That's what I said.
On Coloso, no.
Not on the Coloso. Yeah. You see, yesterday, I said something about Muhammad. That guy, he makes me very uncomfortable. And I was like, I don't think you should give him audience. See, he called today. He still called today. And then, all of a sudden, he's now sounding like, oh, he's not having sense. Like, this is like chameleon behavior, like slippery behavior. And I think he's like, I think he's part of the, say you just start to do TikTok. I think he's part of the TikTok people that just found about Mayegu, and he just come here. So please, if I say go block that guy, like, no, they give him audience.
No, we have a way around it, my lady, right? When you are not comfortable, because I do say something, I am here to make everybody comfortable, not everybody to agree with me. Do you get that now? Not comfortable that way, all right? I mean, like, if you are even going to be sitting here, we'll know all the existing differences that all of us have. We won't pretend about it.
Yeah.
Now, if I am firing the politicians and some people feel like I'm talking about the people they know, right? We tell them, well, listen, this is what we do here, okay? If you don't like it, you can exit, right? But whenever all of you who took your time to sit down there and listen to Mayegu, some of you are engaging yourself in the comment section, which is also part of this whole show, right? Making friends, exchanging banters, information and all that. Then from nowhere, a stray dog just entered you, distract you, start abusing you, attacking you, or abusing Mayegu. Now, taking all of you away from that cordial conversation to now saying, who is this person? I always kind of agree that people like that, anybody that makes my viewers uncomfortable, all right? they are not welcome here.
Yeah.
I don't care how many they are. Okay, so we will get rid of them until all of you stop talking about this Mohammed. I will do something. Right?
Thank you. And also, I wanted to also say that this, the breaking news of Emefiele being suspended, make Nigerians know to the job, because I think we get excited over rubbish too quickly. As they are saying they are suspending Emefiele, I'm already seeing headline of Tinubu has stopped another person for the bigger fraud they want to do.
Please,
so make so we should not be getting too excited. Yes, Emefiele is the ultimate devil that made us to force us into 200 naira that we will not know where the money, how the money lays circulation, and not understand the game. But it is just like the next step to the bigger fraud. So there's nothing to get excited about. So just wanted to let people know about that.
Do you remember when I said Emefiele will be the fall guy? Okay.
Yeah.
And Emefiele is going to be like the new Dasuki. Somebody they have to use as the poster boy of everything that is wrong with Buhari's government.
Absolutely.
They're going to start probing him. They're going to start saying they found something. They're going to say he has this money, he has this house, and it's going to be in the news. I said that weeks ago, remember?
I remember that day, even with all the fraud that all the other people, even that aviation minister guy, they go come out eye for deal.
Emefiele is going to be the new Dasuki. Watch out, right? But telling him to resign, telling him to telling him to resign, and then telling the media that he has been suspended. A conflicting news. Do you know that president can suspend the central bank governor by law? He will need to write it to the National Assembly that is he wants him replaced, and he will send another name. But the media already said he's suspended. No, he's not suspended. They told him to go and tender his resignation after briefing them the last time.
But there's nothing like rule of law is out of the window in Nigeria. So I don't even bother. It's all it's all game. Anyway, let me let somebody else have opportunity.
Thank you. You should have a good night, all right? So
you too, good night.
We go. My time is kind of up. But I am thinking I should. I'll take one call, just one last one. All right. I know we still have about 20 minutes, but we are finishing early. All right. So let me take this as the last call. We don't have much time. Here. Hello there.
Yeah.
Hey, Osita. Now you can't take the last one.
Yes. Oh, bless me today. It's the most beautiful Friday, then.
It is. It's looking at it now, because comparing the fact that you are in the US, mine is already wrapping up. Yours is just showing. So it's going to be a beautiful day.
That's true. Yeah. Anyway, I've been trying to call. And I'm looking at my dial. I think I dialed for 103 times. So is that not wonderful?
I mean, one of them finally actually click, and that's all that matters. You know that?
That will tell you how intoxicating the truth that proceeded out of your mouth, how it has been. It is intoxicating. Every right thinking person will always want to be part of your show, will always want to listen to you.
Thank you.
Because it's difficult to find truth in the part of the world where we come from. And that is the reason sometimes when you are saying that truth, some people are laughing. Some people are, sometimes, believe me, when I look into this program even, we're only talking about Mohammed, but there are so many Mohammed here.
Sure.
Because some people will come here, all they want to make jest is, they will see, what the Obidients are doing. But I feel sorry for anybody who thinks they will come here. Believe me, and you would think you can talk down on this youth or this bold youth that the government has not given anything, but yet they find a way to cry. They find a way to tell you that they are supposed to be the leaders of tomorrow.
Yes.
But yet somebody will come here who is an elderly person, will come here, and the person will just laugh. Oh, the Obidients. Oh, and you see, this person is doing one thing in Labour Party. Labour Party is not all about party. is not the regular party we have in Nigeria. The Labour Party that you have in Nigeria, it is the Obidients, people who want to force a change in the society.
Yes.
No matter how you want to force the change, change is change.
That's right.
Everybody's got to play their own different role. Even when you are fighting war, the armies, they take on the ground. The Marines, the Navies, they take on the sea. The Air Force, they take on the air. Everybody's got to play their own role. Not thinking that, oh, it must be certainly the way you know how best to do it. Somebody was talking to you, the last caller was talking to you. He was telling you something about you might not be the person to set Nigerians free. But the truth is that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. Once upon a time begins a beautiful story.
That's right.
You have already created that path for others to follow. What do you mean by others following? What you mean by others following is that they have to follow to do their own path. And not just to follow. And not just to follow to behave like a disgruntled people. So you have to follow to do your own path, to play your own role. But it's not for you to come up here and you laugh. Like I told you, there are many Mohammed here. They would just tell you, everybody wants, everybody wants it to be all about tribe. That if it is my tribesman that is ruling, there's no problem. But if you are a true son of the soil, because the true son of the soil is that man that knows that whether you are rich or you are poor, whether you are good or you are bad, you will end up going 6 feet below. You will die one day. I am one of this person. If somebody comes to meet me and tell me, Obani Omar, I don't get angry because it is appointed unto every man that is born of a woman to die. So it's not an issue. So what everybody loves is that if it is my tribesman, we don't care. They can come out here just like that boy does. They will come up here. They will talk as if they are sympathizing with us. We don't need sympathizers.
Corner.
Yes, we don't need sympathizers. What we need is people that have empathy.
Yes.
We don't need people to sympathize with us.
No,
because it is our fight. It is our fight. It is not left for any one person. It's not left for Mayegu. It's not left for me.
No,
but we will have to put our resources together to make this thing work. Believe me, I feel so sad. Anytime I see people come up here, instead of they talk the difference, I was telling my friend here, that the difference between where we come from in Nigeria, and the white, the difference between we and them. What CNN, what Sky News, whenever they are talking about political issues, believe me, you see them, they feel like crying. They feel like crying when they are talking about it. Because it is something that affects their future.
Yes.
But if it's our own, we will laugh. What's the most Sunday? People here. But life don't work like that. Why are you empowering them as if they did something big? If not because of there's a gang up in Nigeria, I wouldn't lie to you. As big as I am, most of them cannot come before me and say nonsense. I will slap the hell out of that one. But one thing that the Bible says, by the arms of the flesh shall no man prevail. It is not all about, if we go there to go and fight them just like that, they will kill all of us because they have the gun. But what do? What we will do, like my father will say. My father will say in Igbo language, meaning that if all of us come there, we piece together, we urinate together, you will see the bubbles when you go bring out. That is what my father used to say to us. Because we can't do this thing alone, individually.
No.
When you come up here and say, oh, I don't shower after that, I don't support Obi, I don't support Obi. If you don't support Obi, support what those movements stand for. Support what that movement stands for. It is not all about Obi. Obi is a billionaire. If he likes, he doesn't even care about Nigeria. He will survive. After all, he knows his way around them.
Yes.
They will be even glad. They will be glad to have him in their boat.
On their side, exactly.
On their side. They will be happy. So it is not all about Obi, but it's all about the movement. This movement is the only movement that can liberate Nigeria. That we will break, that we will go our separate ways. Are we surprised? Are we surprised what happened in Labour Party that somebody who was elected? I am not surprised. If everybody's surprised, I am not.
No.
Because if you just take time, even if you put a reverend father there, this thing you look at, that system is going to eat him. Because if you dare say that it is that system you are going to operate on, if Obi says that system is going to operate on, if he's the president, I'm telling you, my brother, he will certainly lose.
To end up the
if anybody don't know, if anybody don't know, you should know it now. The major reason that Afenifere they supported Obi was for one reason. He accepted to do their will, what they want him to do, what Afenifere stands for. That is the reason they supported him. So people are not getting all these things. I look at people, all we care about, Arawani, all one name, all no nonsense. Those things are not going to help us. Rather, it is killing us and killing us and killing us.
And that is what so slowly. Osita, thank you so much.
And
go on.
And that is what the thing that this so-called cabal, this criminal, what they depend on is only to divide us so that they can rule over us.
And conquer.
But if they cannot divide us, they can never rule over us. Thank you, my brother.
God bless you. God bless Osita, you just gave something that we can call valedictory speech. I don't want to add to it because I don't want to kill your your vibe. All of you will listen to Osita now. I'm just going to say thank you, everybody, for being part of this tonight, okay? We are going to see again, and that will be the next time. Yes, you can still like and share and even subscribe to this channel. The next time I'm going to see you, it's going to be another interesting time. Don't miss it. And good night to all of us.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Mayegun dayari politico. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.